So the White House is telling you just to go take a hike.
I try to hike every day because it improves my focus, my clarity, my creativity.
Lots of other benefits, cardiovascular benefits, because you're getting your heart going, and it gets your blood sugar where it needs to be.
If you want to have good health, if you want to have good connections to your community, to your environment, get out and do at least 15 minutes of walking a day. Oh, good dear.
Kennedy's on a cross-country tour. He went hiking in Colorado and farming in Idaho.
I'm here with Steve Jarvis, who's a fifth-generation regenerative farmer. When he grew up, it wasn't called regenerative farming, it was called farming. He's growing without the use of pesticides or fertilizers, very, very little fertilizer, and without any kind of chemical intervention. We're losing the health of our kids. We need to start giving them healthy food that is locally grown, and we need to start transitioning away from destructive agriculture that's destroying the soil.
Being healthy is actually pretty simple. Eat clean, move your body, go outside, make love. You don't have to make love outside, just do both. Not necessarily at the same time. It's the government, big food and big pharma, that make everything so poisonous.
The dietary guidelines that we inherited from the Biden administration were 453 pages long. They were driven by the same commercial impulses that put Fruit Loops at the top of the food pyramid. We are going to release dietary guidelines that are 4, 5, or 6 pages long, that are understandable, and they will begin to change America almost immediately.
RFK is putting his money where his mouth is. He teamed up with Secretary Hegseth to start the Pete and Bobby Challenge.
Here we are in the bowels of the Pentagon for the Pete and Bobby Challenge.
And the challenge is to do 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in any order you want in under 10 minutes.
The Secretary of Defense shark attack. You can do better, Ranger Tom! Let's go! Make your country proud!
We want to send out a challenge to Sean Duffy.
Let's challenge the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Raising Cane, and then my friend on TV, Will Kane. We hope Americans will take this challenge and you'll pass it along.
Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is here. Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, I have to ask you a question that everybody's wondering about. Why do you wear jeans when you work out?
Well, I just started doing that a long time ago because I would go hiking in the morning and then I'd go straight to the gym. And I found it was convenient, and now I'm used to it, so I just do it.
Okay. There were a lot of theories, but that makes perfect sense. So I misread the challenge. I got up in the morning and I thought you do 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in 5 minutes. So I tried it in 5 minutes and I failed. And then I came into the office and I heard I had an extra 5 minutes. So I know I can do it. I just needed a little bit more time. How long did it take you?
I got 5 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh my God.
And Pete got 5 minutes and 25 seconds. But that Marine that Marine woman that you filmed, she got 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Get out of here.
And one of the Marines got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So, but I really wanted to see what you do. And I think, Jesse, if you could put it, post it on TikTok or X, the actual film of you doing it, and then it will make it easier for us all to check your style.
To believe me is what you're saying. Okay. I'll see what I can do, and we'll put it up on the show. And now that I know that I have 10, I'm going to pace myself. Is this like the ice bucket challenge where people were naming somebody and it's just a kind of a good thing to get momentum with? Why is this so important?
I mean, we're trying to get our kids now are spending 7 hours a day on average in front of their screens. And we got to get them out. My uncle in 1960, a month before he took the oath of office, he wrote an article for Sports Illustrated called The Soft American, and it was about how worried he was that we were falling behind Europe and other nations, and that America had been created by this beef jerky toughness. We were the toughest people in the world. We tamed the wilderness. We built this extraordinary economy, and now we were losing that. And today, it is so much worse. 8 out of 10 of our kids cannot qualify for military service. And the obesity rates are over 50%. The diabetes rates now, 38% of our teens are pre-diabetic or diabetic. And, 77% of type 2 diabetes cases can lose their diagnosis or arrest the disease just by changing their diet. So we need to start thinking about getting Americans in shape again, and we made this challenge particularly for young people. We'd love you to post your time, your challenge on Instagram or Truth Social or X or TikTok or Facebook, and we're just challenging people to get up and get moving.
All right. Well, challenge accepted. And first, I'm going to take a hike. Not in jeans, but maybe shorts. Secretary Kennedy, thank you so much for joining Primetime, and keep up the great work.
Thank you for having me, Jesse.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.